Are we living inside a simulation? I found myself asking this the other day, when something reminded me of when I was little. I would wonder if everything around me was real. Don't worry, I wasn't crazy, I was just one of those annoying kids who questioned everything. How would I know? And this idea intrigued me. Like, how would I actually be able to tell? So I did what any rational human would do when they have a few hours of their life to waste. I dived into the bottomless pit that is the internet and decided to do a little bit of exploring. And after doing some research, and by research I mean watching YouTube videos asking are we real for hours on end, I came across a person named Bostrom, a Swedish professor of philosophy. Bostrom argues that everything may in fact not be real. He wrote a piece titled, "Are we living in a computer simulation?" He wrote, "I argue that at least one of the following propositions is true. 1. The human species is very likely to become extinct before reaching a post-human stage. 2. Any post-human civilization is extremely unlikely to run a significant number of simulations of its evolutionary history. 3. We are almost certainly living in a computer simulation. It follows that the belief that there is a significant chance that we shall one day become post-humans who run ancestor simulations is false, unless we are currently living in a simulation." Now I know that's a heap of words I just hit you with, but some things that stood out for me were these post-humans that Bostrom keeps mentioning. Now looking at the world today, the closest thing that I could find that would match the description of post-human would have to be artificial intelligence. AI, as most people would say, is developing at such a high rate in the 21st century. You see it advancing all the time, and it is now becoming more common in everyday life to things such as Siri or Alexa. Voice-activated assistants that interpret what you say and will give you back an appropriate response. AI is becoming responsive and soon may be able to think for itself. Bostrom also mentioned post-humans, the AI, running things called ancestor simulations, and if we create this AI, we humans will become the ancestors to these post-humans, and an advanced artificial intelligence would be able to create its own AI. And if all of this is possible, then it is easy to argue that we may in fact be this AI living inside one of the ancestor simulations. A very good example of this, although a bit far-fetched, okay, maybe more than a bit, would be
The Matrix.
In that the simulation is described as a dream world, which I know we are not living in, because you can't read when in a dream. Don't believe me? Look it up. So because of this, we are actually in fact not living inside a simulation. I think.